I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England for a much anticipated main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Express Wheelers. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Дэни.
All right, guys, listen up. Let's have a good, clean fight. All right, touch him up. Let's go.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher, but if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I could be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Targeted counter punch by Willis. Nice block by Express. And a well-placed counter by Willis. Well-placed counter punch by Willis. Turn the sender with the left hand. No feeling out round here at all. These two are slugging it in round number one.
Reminds me of the fireworks display on the 4th of July, and the rockets just keep coming.
You can sense it right away, Teddy. Looks like it's a tactical bout tonight.
Well, that's what happens when you get two counter punches. Nobody wants to lead.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. What a good counter punch by Willis. Oh, good exchange there. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. And a big right hand by Willis. Good job protecting himself. He missed with that headshot. Great movement to get away from those punches. Blocks that punch. Holy cow! Willis is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Oh, look at that. You know, you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. Does it surprise you that he's not going to the body as much as he could be?
Well, what surprises me is that he doesn't have the intuitiveness, you know, just the instinct to understand, to recognize the situation. That's part of the ability of a good fighter, to recognize what he should be doing in a certain situation. He's not seeing that. He should be going downstairs.
And a smart counterpunch by Willis. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy is listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
Get it out, get it out.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Not precise at all by Willis. Willis has been doing a very good job landing that uppercut against his opponent. Teddy, if you're his opponent, you know that uppercut's coming. What should you be doing?
Well, exactly. You should move your head a little bit, slip a little bit, let that uppercut miss you, and then there's going to be an opening to counter right away, fill that hole, probably with a hook.
Keep working the body.
Nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Both men digging in with uppercuts. Fine looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Well-placed counterpunch by Big. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Big. And a smart counterpunch by Big. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Blocks that punch. Lands the counter. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches.
Oh, and he is hurt after that series of punches.
You know, my old trainer used to tell me, if you don't move your head, the other guy will move it for you. Right now, he's having his head moved by the other guy.
Able to block blocked that away. It was targeted for his head. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Good-looking combo by Willis. And an excellent uppercut by Willis. Well-targeted counterpunch by Willis. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Good-looking counterpunch. You know, I wonder if he's taking his man lightly, because he is up on the scorecards, but you can see that he is being pressured and pushed.
You know, he's in there with a real solid guy. I don't think he's taking him lightly. It's just that he's in there in the kind of waters he's never been before. Deep waters. And he's swimming harder than he's ever had to swim before.
Halfway through this round here. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. Well-placed counterpunch by Willis. To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Nothing there. There it is! Willis is stunned and he is hurt. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Nice block by Willis. Unable to score with the hook. Good defensive skill with the block by Big. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
There he is on the inside, doing well. Big is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Willis. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Big. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. And he returns on that exchange. Good block by Biggs.
Keep it going.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Nice block by Willis. Able to dismiss it. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Big staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. They are bringing out the best in each other. I mean, you can just tell when they meet up in the middle of this ring, they're bringing out the best in each other. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Doubles up the jab. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
And a smart counterpunch by Big. Willis has got a way of just getting away from that punch. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motives.
Well, one guy's on the inside and doing well, but the other one, he doesn't look comfortable.
No, he's not physically made up to fight in the trenches. He wants to be outside.
No, he missed that right. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Solid counter punch by Willis. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Willis has got no head movement whatsoever. I mean, this is a very easy target to hit here.
No, if it wasn't for his opponent snapping his head back with his jab, there'd be no head movement at all. But that's not the kind of head movement that you're talking about. He should be doing it on his own, getting away from the punches. But, Joe, if you haven't been taught it, it's not going to show up suddenly the night of the fight.
He lands the counter. In with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Targeted counter punch by Big. Big's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
With the jab on the outside. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And a sharp counter punch by Willis. Willis is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Boy, did he ever bring it with that power punch. Express is going to have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached. His opponent out. He's the victor. Willis is your winner by impressive knockout victory.
And he did it just the way he had to. Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.